they want to grab it. So, oh, happy birthday, Jerry Parks. Where is Jerry?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Jackie.
Please let me know
if
here? We are live or not.
Oh, thank you, Cassie.
I believe we are.
Oh, yes. Michael's here too. Michael, if anybody could post it. Just so everybody knows, I am going to talk about the birthday box on Friday in more depth.
Please
but
say
we
something
have
in the chat
more than half of those
Looks
are gone.
Like we're live.
Okay. Now, I'm going to just say this real quick before I actually go in depth into the box. I'm going to tell you really quickly what's in the box.
Hello,
so
live.
That you have a heads up, because I don't want you to miss it.
Yay,
there are 3 stamp sets in this box. There are 2 stencils. There is paper. There's a full die set. In this die set, I can't tell you what the die set. I can't tell you what the die set is, but it is a giant die set. I mean, it is a Gigunda die set. Awesome, Donna. We have
please
an exclusive sequin mix. I think 2 exclusive sequin mixes.
Better or worse? I feel like I'm at the eye doctor. Better or worse? Do you hear an echo now or no? It's because I bought new software, and this new software should allow us to do all sorts of cool stuff. At least I'm hoping it will allow us to do all sorts of cool stuff. Hello, everyone. So we are going to have something fun and something new. I hope that it's something fun and something new. Where I'm just going to come on and hang out with you guys. That was on top. Oh. That's so weird. So we're going to do something that I think is going to be really cool, where I'm just going to hang out with you every night. We may have products to talk about. We may have things to... we may have all sorts of different stuff to do. I don't know. We're just going to have fun. We're going to hang out. We are quarantined. Well, not quarantined. You know what I mean. We're on lockdown. I decided, most of you may have seen, and I guess I should move my hands a little bit so you know that I'm really here. I have decided that I'm going to close down Brutus Monroe, at least the store portion. I was just going to close that down for 2 weeks, and then I decided to send my entire staff home. So they are working from home. So if you call customer service, you will still speak to Heather. She will just not be in the office. She'll be working from home. If you email any of the staff, they will still email you back. They just will not be emailing you from home. Or they will be emailing you from home. So it's really exciting. We are going to be able to continue with our everyday life at Brutus Monroe. We actually have some really, really awesome plans for upgrading and updating and doing really cool things on the website. But I think we're just going to hang out. I'm going to show you some different things that I've gotten in for me to use on the YouTube channel. We're going to talk about if we have new products, if we have sales, all sorts of stuff. So we have lots of fun things planned for this week. At least that's the plan for this week. And I think that's going to be, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we'll see if it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope you guys will hang out with me all week. Me and my sister will be packing online purchases. So my sister and I will be going in 3 days a week. My sister actually is my sister is being laid off, I guess you could say. She is on the front line. She actually didn't get home until 9 o'clock tonight. But my sister is, I don't know if I want to say laid off, but she's a social worker, and I don't know if she's here right now, but she's a social worker, and she works with truancy and things like that. So right now, since kids aren't going to school, she's not working with all of that. So I hired my sister temporarily. So my sister will be coming in with me 3 days a week, and we will be packing orders. I'm so excited to be able to work alongside her because we have so much fun together, and I think it's going to be awesome. So that is the goal, and that's what we're going to do. So I will be able to help supplement my sister's income as well as be able to hang out with her 3 days a week, which I'm very, very excited about. So keep your orders coming in. Please, please, please keep your orders coming in. We appreciate you so much. You are going to help us out so much considering our store is now closed for the next 2 weeks. But by placing those online orders, you are helping us exponentially. So I thank you. I cannot thank you guys enough. I really can't. So yeah, so I hired my sister. So I think her and I are going to have a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So we will see. So tonight, I'm going to start with, I'm playing with doing my first video. I just don't have a camera stand, so we'll just, mine is mounted to the ceiling. So mine is a little bit of a different situation. So mine, since I've been doing the lives for so long, and now I think I finally found the software that's going to change everything for us. With that being said, now my camera is mounted directly to my ceiling. Charlie said, my husband too for at least a month. I'm gonna stay home and we'll get paid. Yes, my staff is being paid just like they're at work. So, because I know and I trust that they are going to do their best from home, and I don't want them to suffer. So I'm paying them just like they're with me on the front line, as they are all the time. Hi, Donna. So before we get started and before I show you these new Arteza goodies that they sent to me, which I'm so grateful for, if you guys have wanted to try the die release sheets, which is something that I really love and I think is really cool, and if Kara or Heather or anyone that is in here right now that's one of my admins could go grab the link for the die release sheets, I would also appreciate you. They are 50% off right now. We do have a limit of 10 of them. So that's where we're at right now, because we have had, and I had to put the limit on pretty quickly because we did have someone that bought, I think I want to say 16 packs or something. So I was like, okay, we're going to put a limit on that because they're going to be gone before we know it. So I did have to put a limit on it, but I think it's, we should be okay with that limit as it stands. But the limit right now is 10. So, Kara, here she is. She's the culprit. I didn't see exactly who it was, but Kara just fessed up to it. But yeah, we had to put a limit on it because it was getting a little crazy. Oh, thank you, Penny. So the die release sheets right now, as it stands, are 50% off, which is they're a crazy price right now. I mean, I think they're $249 for 10 of them. That's nutso. And when they're gone, they're gone. I mean, they'll probably be gone, I would say probably tonight. I mean, we have from now until the end of until midnight. So midnight our time, which is in an hour and a half. They'll probably be sold out. If they do say sold out by the time it's till 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we have our people on the other coast. They are a release sheet that you use with your die. You run your die through first with the die release sheet, and it puts a really, really awesome. I don't want to say it's a wax coating. It's basically a release coating that goes on it, and all of your stuff falls right out of your dies. So we suggest using it on all of your trickier dies. Yes, use your mini money, please, please, please use your mini money. So because remember, the mini money can be used, I believe, on anything. It doesn't have to be a coupon product. or a product that, you know, you can use a coupon on. So what we're going to do first to get started is, hold on one moment, I just have to update something very quickly here. I want to make sure that we're all signed in and all systems are go. It seems like things are working much, much better with this type of a feed with this new software. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me and can you see me okay? I'm thinking that this is probably going to be our best bet. And I'm hoping you can all hear. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to check real quick. It looks like we now have okay, well, we now have less than 200 of the die release sheets left. Just so you guys have heads up, we started with 1,000 when we sent that email out. So we have just a smidgen under 200, just so you guys know. Okay, so this is the new way that we're going to be doing the lives. Hopefully it works for you. Oh my goodness, I forgot to turn on this light. I was like, why is it so dark up there? I'm using OBS. OBS is what I switched over to. All right, so that is out of the way. Let me move. Oh, I wanted to show you this. So this is how that. Remember the other night when we did the Mark, send an email to heather@brutusmonroe.com, not to info, just because info is going to get overloaded right now. And Heather can take a look at your codes for you, my friend. She'll take a look for you. So this was using our incredible, which these were just restocked as well. So these are the Chroma pens, which many of you have ordered. Excuse me. These are the Chroma pens, and these are the 6 that you get in the set. And this is, there we go. So isn't that cool? This was the watermelons. The watermelons. Okay. Let's toss those over into the bin. And let's get to what was sent to me from my friends at Arteza. And then I think we might make something. I don't know yet. I had an idea of making something, but oh, I wanted to answer some questions about our digital cut files. That was it. So the first thing that Arteza sent me, because they're so good to me and I love them oh so much, are the 32 pouring acrylic colors. These are really, really cool. I think they're very, very neat because these are a pouring medium. So it is a pouring acrylic. They're 28 unique colors, high flow, water-based, non-toxic, and I think that these are, yes, Michael is going live tomorrow. I'm really excited. Christopher, did you take Heather's key? No, but I did put a tracking device on her, so I know where she is at all times. I'm just kidding. No, we have tons of die release sheets. We have tons and tons, so we should be okay. Actually, she didn't know about the sale before she left today, or else she probably would have got herself some. So this actually comes with 32 pouring colors. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. This is something we might do live. It might be very, very gutsy of me to do this live, because I don't know how it would turn out. But look, so these are... Oh yeah, they do sound very liquidy. I'm going to try not to get this all over my face. Luckily, it's far enough away from my face. What a dirty, rotten trick. Do you see what just happened? What the heck? It was double bagged. Okay, so let's just take just the top off of this one. So yeah, so you can see it's very, very liquidy. Doesn't smell bad. I always smell every product that I use just because that's just my nature. But yeah, this, so yeah, so we have, so it comes with 4 whites. I have glitter on my face and it's driving me nuts. Hello, Nancy. It's from this, look, it's from this thing that we did yesterday. I knew it was going to come back to get me. It's from this. This glittery, beautiful. Stuck to my face. Oh, yeah, it's much thinner. Those paints are great, except peeling the plastic covers off. Yeah, you're about 5 minutes too late, Nancy. I just experienced that firsthand. So we have titanium white. You get 4 of those. Phthalo green. Sea green. Pastel yellow. Gold. Silver. So you get a lot. I mean, you get, let's put this on back on topic here. So you get, yeah, I mean, you get tons, 32 colors. So I don't know if that includes, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So they count the 4. That's a little tricky. They count the 4 titanium white as part of that 32. I know, I saw that. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, Mark, if you email your voucher number to Heather or multiple voucher numbers, she can take care of it for you tomorrow morning. Heather Collins, do not take care of it tonight, even though I know you are going to want to. Remember, regular business hours, even though we're not at work. Remember, that's one thing that I am going to have to, I know I'm going to have to remind my staff over and over again while we're not there, is that we still have to have normal hours, even if we're not there. All right. So then they also sent me, even though I should probably lead by example because I don't have, what's a normal hour for me? I don't think that exists. Okay, so these are their canvas panels. These are a 9 by 12. So it says there are, wait a second. 8 ounce is primed and 4 ounce is unprimed, it looks like. So I'm wondering, let's open these up and see. Hello, Bonnie. How are you, my friend? Let's open these up and see what we're working with here. Oh, they're like double wrapped. These are double wrapped too. What is going on here? Okay, so let me see what that means. I'm so confused. All right, so let's see here. So this is the value pack. It is a 14 pack. I have no idea what 8 ounce primed and 4 ounce unprimed means. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't say. Does anybody know what that means? Does anybody know? I'm going to pull these off here. It says 14 pack, do not separate. So this piece is stuck on there. Let's pull this piece off of here too. All right, so yeah, these are really nice. I wonder if that's, oh yeah, that is stuck on the back. That's really nice too. These are really nice. So, yeah, I'm not sure what, I mean, there doesn't look to be a difference. Oh, Bonnie, I'm bummed too. We had so much fun. Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know what does anybody, I mean, this is probably like a serious artist term that I'm missing, but it says it's 8 ounce primed, 4 ounce unprimed. Primed with acid-free black acrylic gesso. Board core made of MDF. Oh, no, I understand you can't sell them separately. I get that. I get that. But I don't know. That's the weight of the canvas. It's a reference for artists. Oh. I just thought there was like different ones inside of here. But yeah, these are like These are serious. But this is what we're definitely going to use for... This is what we're going to use for when we are pouring. Also, tomorrow I'm going to be tackling cleaning my craft room, so that means there are going to be some Christopher Allen mystery boxes like we've done in the past. So you never know what you might get in those. Then we have these, and a lot of you asked about these, and I'm excited about these. Oh, okay. Mark, was that for... Mark, is it for your mini money that you were using, or is it just your vouchers for your rewards? Because rewards are different than mini money. Mini money can be used on anything that has the Brutus Bucks. Anything that has... I'll stop real quick and explain this to everyone. Anything that has the Brutus Bucks emblem at the top is what you can use mini money on. So anything that has the little Brutus Bucks at the top, the little money symbols, that's what you can use that on. If there aren't Brutus Bucks at the top, that means it's not eligible. And I don't know if it has the little things at the top. Generally, if it doesn't have the little things at the top, that means that it doesn't make... I don't know. It's tricky. Okay, so... Oh, that's okay. That's the A for Arteza. Let's read this, shall we? Mica powder information. Important information. Sorry. We carefully weigh every jar to ensure that each one has equal amounts of mica powder. If some jars appear to have lower volumes, it's because some pigments are heavier than others. I know all about this. This simply means that some pigments will take up more space than others while still having the same weight. Also, please do keep in mind that powders can settle over time and appear to have lower volumes. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, if things are discounted so low, the mini money and the Brutus Bucks won't apply, just because you've already gotten that at a discount. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Because those are basically something that you've gotten for purchasing something else. I don't know. The logistics of it is it's a long logistic. So this one, so there's all sorts of stuff in here. So does it say anywhere what these are? Hold on. Comes with a tiny little spoon. Isn't that just the cutest darn thing you ever did see? I'm gonna have that paint on my hands now forever. Oh, it does. Of course it does. This is we're talking about Arteza here. Arteza powder is available in a variety of sets and colors. Please visit arteza.com for more information. Where is this made? Manufactured in PRC. Oh, okay. So this is really, really cool on the back. So this says usage. So it tells you how what to use these for. Come on, beauty guru. Soap base, nail polish, eyeshadows, makeup powders. It tells you a proportion percentage. Then it says it has 57 metallic colors, 3 chameleon colors, 0.2 gram measuring spoon. Note, safe for coloring soap, bath bombs, and cosmetics. Non-edible. That's really, really cool. So... I'm going to talk about it as soon as I can, Janie. I had big plans to talk about it, but since everything has slowed down and the world has lost thou's mind, it's not everything is going to the same plan or schedule that it was originally. So I'm hoping sooner more so than later. sooner more so than later, but I can't make any guarantees. Hopefully very soon, though. So... Perfect. Oh, okay. Perfect, Mark. Thank you. Sorry, I shouldn't butt in. I should just let Heather help. I should know better. So this one is Periwinkle Glow. I think this is really cool. It's like, I don't know if it's picking up that color. That's very different. So this one's a really cool one, too. This one's called Chameleon Blue. It's very, very different. Let's see. So this is very interesting. I would assume they're water soluble. Let me see here. Okay. The thing is, generally with most pigment powders. Hi, Marcy. Okay, so hold on one second. Let me put these back into my. We're gonna try something out. Most of the time, they are. With most micas, well, pretty much all micas, they will need some sort of they will need some sort of a binder in them to make them stay. Yeah, I don't know. They don't have anything that's like the night shifts. We get all of ours from actually a cosmetic company. Where's my water brush? Of all times, for my water brush to go missing. Uno momento. Oh, here it is. Oh, sorry, Linda. I am not 100% certain what the price is on this pack of powders. Because they are Arteza, but I'm sure that... Oh, another... Hold on, get out of here. Get this out of here. Oh. All right, so let's give it a whirl. Oh, wait, let me use my little scoop. All right. Yeah, I don't know that they'll work. Only because they should technically have a binder in them. In order to $49.99. That's good. That's really good. Again, they're gonna I don't smell like anything. So I'm gonna try this out to show you guys what the difference would be. Let's see, grab a piece of scrap paper. I need to start bringing scrap paper home. Here's here's a piece of scrap paper. So if I add water, I mean, dare I say that they are water soluble? Yeah, they are mixing. Let's see. Okay. So they are mixing. We're going to put the cap on. Or let's not put the cap on this because that'll dry. That could dry out. But let me see here. Let me clean out my brush. I know. So the pigment powders actually have... So the pigment powders are the perfect mix of... there's a... Oh, and it did stain my brush. Let's use some squeaky clean. There is a binding agent in it. It's actually a non-toxic binding agent. And so that's what makes them stick. Oh, it's cleaning that right out for us. They will stain your brushes, it seems like, because there's probably dye mixed in with that mica. I don't think so. So the thing is, we'll see how this dries back. But I can tell you, with the so these are our pigment powders. A lot of you guys I know have the pigment powders. This one is the orange color, so you can see it does have a beautiful mica look to it. But let me grab my Brutus Monroe mixed media matte real quick, so I can show you what we're working with here. So if I take a little bit of this out and tap this on the table. A tiny little bit is all you need. And you mix that one together. And when you place this on, so the idea is, oh, look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness gracious, is that gorgeous. Oh, all right. I don't know who, I just saw a thing pop up on my monitor. I don't know who's ordering all these die release sheets, but thank you. Thank you. Yes, so this one, so these ones, ARDS has a binding agent in it that you don't have to wet. So you can, so most of the time with that other product, you would have to spray after you use like an embossing ink or something like that. Because our embossing ink is oil-based, you can actually put this over top of that. Actually, I can show you. I hope you guys don't mind that this is kind of just like a demo night. Is that okay? I hope that's all right. Okay, so we'll let these two dry, but this one on the right, the Brutus Monroe one, by the basic form of it, once it dries on top, I shouldn't be able to rub that off. Now, I don't know if this one's going to rub off. Technically, it probably should because there's no binding in it, but we won't know until we know. So let's move that out of the way. Let me show you now. Pour a bunch of powders on the sheet, spray it, and see what happens. Oh my goodness gracious. Bonnie's gone rogue. Perfect pearl set with spritzer water. My pearls don't sound. Oh, perfect, Mark. Yes, thank you. Now, with the Brutus Monroe pigment powders, you do not have to set them. They will, and I'll show you what that means in just a second here. All right, so that's all clean. Let me move that out of the way. So if I just were to take a stamp, let me find a dark piece of paper first, or a dark-ish piece of paper. We can use this guy. Oh, and then we'll use white. This will be perfect. Or no, let's use a piece of aubergine. You know, or no. Let's use a piece of raven. So you do not have to spray them. I'm going to show you that in just 1 second. So let me figure out what stamp we want to use. Oh, we'll use one of my absolute favorite stamps of all time in the history of BrutusMonroeHistory.org. And that is the... Does anybody want to tell me what this stamp is called? It has been such a long time since I've used this stamp. Would anybody like to help me out? It's an oldie but goodie, but we do still carry it here at Brutus Monroe. I'm going to get my phone out of the way here. Whoops, I just turned on my flashlight. Yes, you can dry brush. I tend to just use my finger. I also tend to use a stamp block when I can find one. Well, there's our sheets. Oh, it's on your desk right now. I want to say we have a pin that matches it too. Oh, Belinda. Is Belinda here? Belinda, I tried. I don't have a stamp block here because I wasn't going to do this, or else I would have made sure that there was one on my desk. I might have to grab my Misty. Belinda, I tried your suggestion and it didn't work, my friend. Mine doesn't have that. Mine doesn't have that setting. It was sad. I tried it though. Yeah, mine. Oh, here's my Misty. We'll bring out our old friend, Miss Delina, and I'll show you. Happy Rose, that's it. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so let me put a little bit of Gina's adhesive on there. Pop our stamp. Oh, let's put it. Oh, let's just put it wherever. Doesn't matter. Okay, move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. Let's grab. Let's see. Is this the one that's I just re-inked? Oh, it is. That's a good juicy ink pad. What the heck did I do on there? was demoing something, and that looks really cool. I don't know what I demoed on there, but that's really cool. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my old videos. All right, so now what we're gonna do, and these pigment powders, I'm sure someone can post the pigment powders for ya. I did see it. I have a funny story about that Misty that I will tell you about at a later date. But go and buy them up because I love that. I will tell you at a later date that funny story about that particular Misty. All right, so now we can lift this guy up. We can set him to the side because remember, with the Brutus Monroe embossing ink, we have plenty of time to play around with it. Just cleaning off my stamp with some of the delicious. Yeah, this scent can never go away. Can never, ever, ever go away. This is my favorite. It's the cinnamon heart, but there's a new one that's coming that is going to become a close second, I think. All right. Why not now? Such a teaser. What did I do? What did I do? All right. So I'm going to grab my little brush here and just gently brush over top of that. So it's basically like embossing without the embossing powder. Do you see it showing up there? It's going to really show up in a second. So I'm just lightly, and we sell these brushes at Brutus Monroe. I love these brushes. I think we still have them in stock. I'm not sure. So I have a little thing on my desk, just like Bob Ross, and I use that to pat it off. So now I'm going to tap, tap, tap. And then I always suggest taking the Brutus Monroe dry towel. So we have the Brutus Monroe squeaky clean wet towel, and then we have the dry towel. This is the dry towel. They're both orange, so it can be kind of confusing. And then just go right over top of it, just like so. And this is how you're going to buff it. So you don't want to buff it too hard. Just kind of right on top of the surface, because it needs, it's going to need a little bit of time to dry, but get a load of this. I am going to try. We are supposed to be at the beach at that time, but I'm seeing if we can maybe move some things around. Do you see how shining, shimmering, splendid that is? I mean, this literally looks like a monogram. Oh, no, I don't mind at all. I do not mind at all. Isn't that so cool? So let me get a close-up for you so you can see. Because it's very, very detailed. Obviously, the light hitting it in all different directions is making it hard to see. But yeah. But the great thing is watch this. I mean, I just scrubbed that with everything I had. And it's not moving. And we didn't have to set it at all. We didn't do anything. I mean, literally, it's just as beautiful as it was before. So isn't that cool? I think that's super cool. Super, super, super cool. All right. So that's everything that we're going to play around with that. And now I want to talk to you about Brutus Monroe digital files. So I know a lot of you have had questions about Brutus Monroe digital files, and rightfully so. Because we have a lot of new digital stuff that we have been playing around with. So I'm going to flip my screen over, which is, hold on. Let me add it real quick. This was all set up and then I switched over. Whoops. I have to set it up to my second computer screen. So let me click over to this. Actually, you're going to see black for just a second. Bear with me. Bear with me for just 1 second. Okay, I'm not sure what you're able to see right now, but you should be able to see BrutusMonroe.com. Just going to adjust it a little bit here. And let me know if you can see BrutusMonroe.com. Oh, good. Okay. Can you guys see BrutusMonroe.com? Let me make sure this will transition back over. It does. Okay. Perfect. So you can see. Okay. So yeah. So I unfortunately did the infinity windows. I didn't mean to do that. It's because the one scene wasn't set up. So here we go. So this is what BrutusMonroe.com looks like. You may be familiar. You may have been here before. So the way that it works is and I'm so excited because now this is a new way that I'm going to be able to transition back and forth to the website. We're going to be able to do a lot of teachable stuff. So with this new software, I think it's going to be really cool. So the way that this works is, and this is cool because I can show you other things on the website as well. So right up here, you can see where my cursor is. See where it says digital download? Where it says digital download, that means just that. It's a digital download. So let's go ahead and take a look at the new products real quick because I think this is important. I think this is something that we can all kind of learn from. So the way that this works is, one second. Okay, so the way that this works is these are all of the new products. So I'm going to show you a couple of different things here. So where it says new for these products here, that means that there's something that's brand new. I mean, that's obvious because they are in the new category. She's actually the one that told me to get it. Yep, she's the one that I texted her one day and I said, Melody, I need help. She said, OBS. So I said, okay. Anything that has this BB up in the corner, you see that little BB up in the corner? That means that, oh, look at this guy. Oh my goodness. I knew it was going to happen. This little guy up here in the corner, I had a feeling because it was like, it just went like crazy all of a sudden. So these little BBs up in the corner, that means you can use your Brutus Bucks on that. And you'll notice there's tons of products you can use your Brutus Bucks on. So always check your Brutus Bucks to see what you can use them on. There are certain things that it won't make sense for because the candy obviously, it's, the candy isn't ours, so it's it's weird. So there's and I don't set all those rules. That's based upon margins and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Oh, that's cool, Penny. So let's go ahead and click on this guy here. This guy you can still get for free. Not because I was still offering it for free, but because I forgot to make it not free anymore. But you can get it for free, which is really cool and I think is really awesome. So this is the Egg Wreath digital file. When you click add to cart, so it is $0 right now. When you add it to your cart, obviously up here at the top, this is where your cart is. You'll be able to check out, and when you check out, it will be $0. So there's no payment that's going to be necessary. Excuse me, there's no payment necessary. But one thing that's really cool about some of the things that are in our new shop, I was just going to show that, Heather. I'm actually really happy that you just mentioned that. So I'm going to show you what the star means on the products because I think it's something that's very important to note. So if I go back in here, you're going to notice that there is going to be a star on these products. It's going to take a second to load because I am doing like a million things at once. So each of these products have this little star. Do you see that little star right there? Oh, good, Belinda. I can't wait to see it. Oh, my goodness. They're so good. Yes, and if you are a subscriber, you get all the digital files for free. So, like, if I was logged in right now, I'll show you. Let's see. Is it going to show? If I log in, will it show my password? I don't think so. Let me try here. Oh, it's already in. So let me sign in. Let's sign in and see if that'll work. Okay, so let's see here. So let me go back to new. I believe this is the one that has the I'm pretty sure that this is the one, and all of that information is the store information over on the right-hand side. Just in case anybody, in case there's any murderers out there, that is the store information. That is not my personal information. This is a test account. So, oh yeah, it worked. So you can see, oh, this is what's really cool about being a subscriber. So this is something that I love about being a subscriber is you can see here that if you are a subscriber, look at how all of the pricing for everything changes. Isn't that super cool? So all of the pricing changes for everything. So right here, this went down to $6.64. So although the two spring ones are not free, they're showing free for me. The Be Happy and the Hello Spring, yeah, they're showing up free for me. I'm not sure. Are they showing up free for? They have to be showing up free for others because I saw a whole bunch of them coming through. Oh, we'll have to double check that for you. But yeah, so you can see like this, the mixed medium ad is only $16.99 for a subscriber. Dye storage magnetic sheets are only $11.04. That's really good. Easy cut fabric is $4.24. Now there are some things that you'll see if they don't turn red, that means that they aren't 221 things in my cart. Nope, just one. Oh, okay, Penny. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, that's because they're all tests, Belinda. That's why. It's because they're all tests, my friend. So as you can see here, so it's going to show you, with the Brutus Bucks, you could use your Brutus Bucks for that. When you go to your Brutus Bucks rewards, if you click on the Brutus Bucks rewards, it's going to take you and show you your actual reward balance. So my reward balance in here right now, I have 280 points, and I'm a subscriber, so I'm on the subscriber level. When you click on this, it's something really cool, and I don't know if you guys know this, but it does tell you information about the tier that you're on. It shows you how you can get to the different tiers. So it says, like, you are in this tier. We have lots of really cool things coming. So, yeah, so this is just, there's so many different things, earn points. It'll show you how to get rewards, refer friends. Referring friends is the easiest way to get 300 points. I mean, it's the easiest thing in the world. Give a friend $10 off their first purchase and earn 300 points if they spend over 40. Literally just copy this and paste it. You can tweet it, you can message it, you can share it, you can use it on WhatsApp, you can email it, or just literally take this and post it on your Facebook. It's the best thing ever because you get 300 points. I mean, I think it's the greatest program ever, but that's just me. So anyway, so we'll go back to digital products. Once you purchase your digital product, depending on which digital product you actually purchase, in this case, we're going to pretend that we purchased the wreath. I want to show you what that looks like or how that works once you actually purchase it, because I know there's a lot of folks that have questions about that. But look at all these digital files. I mean, if you are a subscriber, you get all of these digital files for free. I memean, that is crazy. Free, free, free. And there's pages and pages of them. So many of them. So scoop them up because we're going to be, well, we'll talk about that later. There's going to be something changing. You'll still get all the digital files for free, but there's going to be a premium service that's coming. And yeah, a whole bunch of new digital stuff that I'm really excited about. Hello, DDN. So let's go to Design Space. I know that everybody's going to yell at me. Stars. Thank you, Carolyn. So when you click on the stars, oh my goodness, Carolyn, thank you so much. She just came right out of the left wing to help me. So let's say you want the Be Merry. So let's go ahead and click on that star. Okay. So when you click on that, look at this. Oh my goodness, that wreath, Belinda, took me like 2 hours yesterday. It was a lot of shifting and moving, and it was a lot. Some of you need. Oh, perfect, Penny. Email that to michael@brutusmonroe.com because we're going to be working on that all week. So as you can see here, this pops up. It says add item to collection. This is just the Brutus Monroe wish list, but let's say I want to create a new collection. So this new collection down here, let's call this Christmas Digital. Okay, and then we'll hit create new collection. Whoops. So we'll hit OK. So when we hit OK, all right, when you hit OK, it's going to show us down here this item has been added to our wish list. But right up here at the top, do you see right here where it says wish list? Click on that. And when you click on that wish list, it is pull up your actual wish list, which is really, really cool. So this will actually show what our wish list look like. So it's going to say access. Yes, we do want to access it. So we have just the regular everyday Brutus Monroe wish list, which will always have everything in it. Does that make sense to you? It'll have everything in it. Then we have the Christmas digital wish list. So this just has our Christmas digital items. So this will have everything. This has Christmas digital. Right from here, you can add to cart, and you can also X out at the top, and you can get rid of that item. Okay? Which I think is super, super cool. Okay? And what will happen is this will automatically disappear if there's nothing in it anymore. Okay, so if I click back into wish list, is that making sense for everybody? I hope so. Still can't find the remote. Oh, Daily, I forgot. We were about to send out Scotland Yard, or call Scotland Yard. But what's cool is you can actually add multiple things to your wish list. And once you add multiple things to your wish list, you can actually send your wish list to someone. So let me go back in my wish list to see if that went away. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so let's add this to my wish list. We're just gonna add it to this collection. Let's pretend we're adding this to my wish list. Nope, you can place them every day. We'll be there 3 days a week. Well, 4 days a week because we'll be there on Saturday too. Whenever you like. Because no matter what day you place it, we will be fulfilling 3 days a week. So instead of 5 days a week, it'll be 3 days a week. So there won't be that much of a difference. Okay, so then when we hit wish list up here, yeah, place them whenever you would like. I would place as many as you can now so that we can really get my sister working on. We can really get her working on Wednesday, her first day in. Okay, so now what you can do is you can go right up here and click on this little envelope. How cool is this? So I'm going to send my wish list to Heather at Brutus Monroe. Because I want her... Oh, whoops. That's supposed to be my address. So let's send this to Heather at Brutus.com. And it says, hey, check out my wish list. Haha. And there you go. So I just sent my wish list to Heather so that Heather can buy me all the things that I want. I saw D, and I'm hoping I can make it. Okay. All right. Whoopsies. Just accidentally zoomed. I didn't mean to. There we go. All better. Okay, so does that make sense to everybody? Yeah, I'm sending it all to Heather's email. So there's my wish list. I think that's cool. Okay, so I went ahead and let's go over to Design Space, and I know that I'm going to get in trouble because I'm using the online Design Space, and everyone's going to say, Christopher, why are you using online Design Space? Well, because offline is awful, and that's the real tea. The offline is an awful experience. Oh, I love that, Carolyn. It's awful. Half the time it doesn't load. Half the times things don't come in. Fonts aren't working correctly. It's awful. So there's a reason that they brought back Design Space Online. So yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have brought it back if there wasn't a reason for it. So I don't use Cricut Design Space offline because it is not worth the space it takes up on your computer, and that's the true true Hollywood story. So we will not get any more of the birthday boxes. Nope. Every year, once they are sold out, they are sold out. Adios, bye bye, no more until 2021. Yep, all gone. So. Well, look who decided to join us. I've been on since yesterday, Heather White. We've been waiting for you this entire time. I've been on for 36 hours. Where have you been, is the real question. So I am here on... Wait, what'd you say? Because it works better. Careful with it. I know, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up into the images... It's still, you can still use the app, or you can still use the thing that's on your computer, but I found out that I could go back online, so I've never turned back. I've never turned back. So let's go ahead and look up egg wreath, or just egg should pop up. So here's our egg wreath. I love it so much, love it so much. So let's go ahead and click on that, and then we'll hit insert images. And I want to show you how cool this is. No, Stone Cold Steve Austin was on wrestling. My sister's running around the house in her champion belt. Oh. Perfect. So, yeah, don't show up late. I told them all. You're going to be helping fulfill their orders. All right. So, let's go ahead and now online won't work. There we go. For the love of everything. Okay, so as you can see here on the right-hand side, there are lots of things happening. Lots and lots and lots of things happening. But that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. So as you can see, when we go ahead and we ungroup this, we're going to have lots of pieces. It does have an update, and it's a nightmare. However, it won't let me. For some reason, it lets me go in now. So as you can see, we have all of these pieces that can be pulled apart, which I love. Isn't that cool? So the way I designed this is these pieces, not these pieces, Christopher. Wait, let me go back. And let me zoom. Oh, here we go. I don't know how people that do these live tutorials do them, because this is a nightmare. Yeah, it is a lot of layers. But that's because each color... Mark, it should be here Friday. Yep, it should be here Friday. Yes, Heather does write little notes. Okay, so what you can do to fix that layer situation is you can actually grab the different colors. But first I want to zoom out so that we can... I did it this way because I wanted you to be able to use the eggs all individually. So you could take like this piece that's here, and we'll move this out of the way. Then you can take this piece here, and you can move this piece out of the way. You can see they're all separate pieces, which is awesome. But if you want to... Now, this isn't going to make a difference because they're not... the thing is, you can make them whatever color you want. All of these pieces are actually individual layers. Now, if you wanted to, you could go in and you could select the purples. So all of the purples, if you wanted to. I mean, I'm not sure why exactly you would want to do this, but you can go in and select all of these, and you can group them or attach them, whatever you would like. And then you can, pull them and do whatever you would like with them and move them around. So you can see all of those colors now, and that's, it just pulled them all forward. They're still where they go. They just pulled them forward. So there's all the purples. Go to what? Oh, color sync. Yeah. So, there's not a lot of colors. Well, there's a few. So yeah, so I'm not sure why this is showing two different black colors. I don't know. Welcome to Design Space. And then of course there's the ring, but you can do this however you would like. So if you were to go and you were going to hit make it, when you hit make, it's going to put all of the eggs in the color order anyway. So yes, Friday, Mark. Friday, Friday, Friday. So it's actually not too bad. As it shows here, it's only supposed to be well, at the full size, it's going to be because I sized it for a full 12 by 12 mat. It would be 11 mats, but you can, you know, zhuzh things around a bit. For instance, this guy can actually probably fit inside of some of the other pieces and so on and so forth, but it's not that bad. So you can see here, like if you wanted to do strips, you could all the way across, but it's completely up to you. Lots and lots of fun colors, and I think it'll be a lot of fun for you guys to use. I think it will be, but I love this wreath. And yeah, so I switched back to Design Space Online because I was having so many problems with the desktop version. I mean, obviously, I'm still having problems with the online version, but that's because they just added so many new users with the joy that it's, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just glad I'm not teaching this anymore because it's just not reliable enough right now. That's all. So yeah, so that is everything, and of course you can always go in and just delete everything and then bring it back in. So it looks nice, and you can also, the really cool thing is you can go ahead on in and you can make this into a print then cut image too, which is really cool. So because all you'd have to do is just hit flatten. Whoopsies. Oh, wait a second. It looked like there was another video. I don't know where that other video was at, but that's I think what happened. We are waiting for one color to come back in, Christina. One more color. So yeah, so if you were to hit flatten, and of course this will probably take 45 minutes, but if you were to hit flatten, what will happen is it will actually flatten this and turn it into a print then cut image. And since there is no background portion here and no background portion in the back, it should just go ahead and allow us to do print then cut. What does this say? Oh, it's probably going to say it's outside of the line. Yeah, it is too big. But what you can do is you can go ahead and zhuzh that down, and then this little thing should go away once it's within the constraints that it has to be, and I think it should be now. But whenever you actually go to make it, it will let you print it first, and it will cut around perfectly here and around perfectly here, so you'll be able to make a sticker. Did I read that you're temporarily waiving shipping? No. That we're temporarily waiving shipping. No, and that wouldn't really make sense for you, Christina, because you live in Pittsburgh. No, we're not waiving shipping because we're not open right now. No. By shipping things, that's how we're going to stay afloat right now. Yeah, we're not waiving shipping at all. That's if you have $75 or more in purchases, we are waiving. It might let you print first. Oh yeah, we are waiving shipping if you have $75 or more in purchases. But yeah, we're not waiving shipping right now. That's the only way we're going to stay alive right now because our store isn't open. Is by shipping things out. I would love to waive shipping, but I also would love to not have to lay off any of my staff. So yeah, so that is everything that I have for you guys tonight. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you tonight. I'm so excited that I was able to show you some of the new Arteza products, demonstrate some things. Make sure to grab your goodies that are on sale. The, let's see here. What did you say? Yeah, but I want to order. I can't pick up. Yep, just make it a big one. Or as most of the folks in here say, just make it a Monday order. I won't say any names, but it's I don't know that there's many that don't hit that shipping threshold here in our amazing Brutus Monroe group on YouTube. So make sure to grab your die release sheets right now. We are really low on them. So I have the sale will last until 3 o'clock East or 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that you are able to grab some of those. If they're gone, they are gone. So you will see a sold out on them. We will be restocking them later. It's just I wanted to give you a little special, a little sale for you because I want for you guys to be able to try those things, and what better way to try them than with a sale. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. I will see you guys tomorrow night, and make sure to tune in at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, noon, tomorrow to Michael on the Brutus Monroe Facebook page. He will be going live. We're going to be going live as much as we can so we can stay in contact with you and stay hanging out with you, because not being in the store kind of stinks for us because we get to see all of you guys all the time in the store, and we're not going to have that. Heather Collins will be going live very soon as well. I don't think tomorrow. She may go live on Tuesday. We're going to work on that, a time frame for that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think it'll be fun. So remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own egg wreath digital cut file, because it's still probably going to be live on there for free for a little bit longer, because I won't have time to go over and take it off of there until a little bit later. But yeah, so thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is, like I said, your own egg cut file or your own ending. I appreciate you all so much, and I will talk to you soon. Good night, my friends.